Today, I want to share with you 3 of my favorite Osho quotes from the book Fame, Fortune, and Ambition that will help you drop your mind, open your senses, and live in a more present-minded state. Because the more time we spend living in the past and the future, the less time we can spend living right here, right now, where our life is actually happening. Take a deep breath and calm your mind, because what I'm about to share with you is easy to understand, but hard to apply. Any moments of inspiration, take note, because this is an area in all of our lives that deserves more action taken. Trust me, it'll be worth the effort. Here we go. Quote number 1. You ask, why am I always daydreaming about the future? You are daydreaming about the future because you have not tasted the present. Start tasting the present. Find a few moments where you are simply delighting. Look at the trees, just be the look. Listening to the birds, just be the listening ear. Let them reach your deepest core. Let their song spread all over your being. Sitting by the side of the ocean, just listen to the roar of the waves. Become one with it. Because that wild roar of the waves has no past, no future. If you can tune yourself with it, you will always become a wild roar. Hug a tree and relax into it. Feel its green shape rushing into your being. Lie down on the sand, forget the world, commune with the sand, the coolness of it. Feel the coolness saturating you. Go to the river, swim, and let that river swim within you. Splash around and become that splashing. Do whatsoever you feel you enjoy and enjoy it totally. In those few moments, the past and future will disappear and you will be here now. That quote really reminds me about how one of the best ways to come back to the present moment is to drop the mind and just open up your senses, right? Open up your eyes to all the colors around you. Open up your ears to all the sounds that you're engulfed in. Open up your nose to the smells, and open up your body to the feelings and textures of everything that you're interacting with in the world, right? Remember that this moment that we're living in right now is never going to happen again. So opening up your senses can be such a cool way to bring yourself back to this present moment. Start to learn to pay attention to your thinking, right? If you find yourself overthinking, learn to just open your being, right? And if you need help opening up your being and bringing yourself back to the present moment, a good tip to remember is to surround yourself in more natural settings. I find that the more natural the setting is, the easier it is for me to kind of recharge and unplug and bring myself back to the present moment, get out of my own head. So start to increase your awareness. If you find yourself stuck in circles and thinking about past, future regrets, whatever's coming up, then slow down, open up your senses, and try to figure out a way to maybe get more in touch with nature so that you can bring yourself back to the present moment and get yourself out of your mind. Quote number 2. Let things be. You just go on moving, enjoying whatsoever becomes available. If success is there, enjoy it. If failure is there, enjoy it. Because failure also brings a few enjoyments that no success can ever bring. Success brings a few enjoyments that no failure can ever bring. And a person who has no idea of his own is capable of enjoying everything, whatever happens. If he is healthy, he enjoys health. If he is ill, he rests on his bed and enjoys illness. He brings up a great point here, right? He reminds us that every experience in life has the potential to take us to our next version, our better version, right? When we do something and we're successful with it, we obviously can grow from that and think about what the next step might be. But every time we find failure or we get a setback, that can teach us just as many lessons, if not more. So taking a step back and looking at every experience, good and bad, pretty and ugly, for what it is, and then really sinking into it and paying attention to what the opportunity is can really help us, kind of steer our way throughout life. You and I both know that life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, right? If we sit here and we cover our eyes, cover our ears, and block our mind to all the sadnesses and failures and pains, then we miss opportunities for depth and understanding and empathy. But if we can keep our minds open, right? And we can stay in this present moment, then we'll be able to fully experience in a balanced way what we have in life, what we're put on this path for in life. We can't pick and choose and shut out everything we don't want to hear and see. We have to feel it all. We have to be there for it all. That's a part of this. That's a part of a balanced experience of life, right? I'm sure you guys have heard the expression that sometimes the strongest people you know in life are the ones who have been through the most. Think about that next time you're going through a hard time, next time you feel sadness, next time you feel pain. Remember that could lead you to become a significantly stronger person. And quote number 3, here we go. In the ultimate analysis of life, name and fame are just irrelevant. All that matters in the final reckoning is how you lived each moment of your life. Was it a joy? Was it a celebration? In small things, were you happy? Taking a bath, sipping tea, cleaning the floor, roaming around the garden, planting trees, talking to a friend, or sitting silently with your beloved, or looking at the moon, or just listening to the birds. Were you happy in all these moments? Was each moment a transformed moment of luminous happiness? Was it radiant with joy? That's what matters. This quote is such a powerful reminder that years, months, weeks, days, minutes, seconds are all just bigger and smaller collections of moments, right? And if we can learn how to live a good moment, then the hours are going to take care of themselves. And if we can live a good hour, the days will take care of themselves. And so is true for the weeks and the months and the years. And so is true for life. One expression that gives me comfort is an expression I believe came from Leonardo Da Vinci. He said, just as a well-spent day brings good sleep, so too does a well-spent life bring a good death. And I think when we're spending our days, when we're spending our moments, it's easy to lose track of that, right? Because we're focused on the big picture of, I want to live a great life. And seconds and minutes can feel so minuscule, so small in comparison to the bigness, the largeness of a life. But when you remember that moments are the components of life, then you might better fulfill those moments, which will fulfill those days, weeks, months, years. And so the ultimate analysis of life, taking a look back at those moments. Which moments took your breath away? Which moments did you feel like you were fully immersed in? It's a powerful thought, and it's something that I definitely think can help you guys move forward in life and live your best life. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the quotes and the thoughts. As always, I appreciate your time. Hope you found value in this video. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.